1-0 today. How do you think that's rounded off the season for you?
I think it was a good game between two teams. To be fair, it didn't look like a normal end of season, nothing to play for game. I think both teams did themselves justice there, and there's nothing between us in the league table between us and them, and I think it shows again on balance today. I mean, we had chances to win it and take 3 points, and to be fair, the game should have been wrapped up by the time they scored, but it's always a close game against Congleton. I think it's every time we've played them, it's either been a high scoring draw, or either we've won by the odd goal or they've won by the odd goal, and I think it's two teams who are fairly evenly matched overall, and have been since we've come up against each other.
Top 10 finish, Senior Cup final, how do you view the season overall?
Yeah, I mean, you look at things in context, don't you? And I think, since we've played this season, finishing 8th and reaching a cup final. I think last season we finished 7th with no cup final, so everything sort of balances itself out, and I think it's been a solid season for us. But like most things, you look to build on that. I don't think there's been a step backwards from last season. Far from it. I think the way that we've played and some of the football that we have played it's been some of the best football we've seen in the 7 years we've been going. And I think if we can all we got to do is just keep building on that as a team, and with the management staff, they should take a lot of credit. They've done themselves justice.
And looking ahead to next season, is it still looking positive, building?
I hope so. Yeah, I mean, there's no point having a negative outlook on things. You want to look to strengthen and move forward. That's the key to success. Is you keep looking forward. Yeah, you can look back and you can learn from the past, because if you don't, then you make the same mistakes again. So, Paul and his team will know where bits have got wrong, and we look to support them to fix it so it doesn't happen for us next season.
Well, congratulations on the season ahead, and good luck for next one.
Thank you, Paul, and I'd like to thank everyone who's been involved with the football club, fans, supporters, the members, the board, the team, yourself, everyone really who's got to do with the football club this season. We'd like to thank them for their efforts, and hopefully we can go again with a bit more for next season.
Alright, season's over. How do you view it's gone?
On the balance of it, we've got to be happy. We had similar finish in the league, got another cup final, but I know myself personally and the club, the manager, the players, there's a feeling inside we're a bit disappointed. We feel we could have been a little bit better, more consistency maybe, but there's a lot to improve on for next year, and I'm sure we're all willing to do that.
It's things you can keep, the manager can keep the squad together and you can build for next season.
It's his job, isn't it, I suppose, but it's going to be hard with the players we've got, because we've got some brilliant players, and obviously we know clubs are going to be sniffing around from basically after today's game, but hopefully the lads choose to stay and play together, and I can't see why we can't have a real push next year in all competitions.
Have you enjoyed it this season?
Yeah, it's one of them, isn't it? We're all mates here. We all enjoy playing for each other, playing for the club, playing for the fans. I said, it's a nice atmosphere, it's a nice family club, but as I say, we're just a bit disappointed we couldn't finish a bit higher, and definitely last week I think we missed a great chance to win a cup.
Personally for yourself, how do you view your season's gone?
I've got to be happy, I suppose. I broke the records, and I suppose if you'd have offered me at the start of the season, I'd have snapped it out with two hands, but the type of person and player I am, my form after Christmas maybe hasn't been as good as what it was before, and I think if it would have been, I could have been 40-45 goals this season, but before the season I've been more than happy with how I've finished and helped the team to get where we are, so I suppose I'm happy with it.
And yourself, away from A.F.C. Liverpool, you've got another cup final to look forward to tomorrow, the National Sunday Cup final at Blackburn Rovers.
Yeah, it's a massive game tomorrow. It's, as I say, I think it's the end of my season, isn't it? So hopefully we can go there, and the team I play for, the Canfield, it's a proper family team. We're all mates, we're in contact constantly, so I don't think there'll be nothing better than to win the National Cup with the lads it is, but it's a big ask. But we can really have our best, and hopefully you get a winner's medal.
Well, good luck for tomorrow, and well played for this season.
Thank you, and cheers for all the support over the season. Thank you.
1-0 to finish off the season. How was that?
Frustrating to say the least, Paul. It's a game that we absolutely dominated. We've had plenty of chances, we've played really good football. but Twon won, and in the end they possibly could have nicked it, which I'd have been more disappointed with. But you know, again, we played well, we've dominated the game. You know, same old, same old. They get one chance and put the ball in the net, put us on the back foot for a little bit, and you know, in the end we've ended up drawing 1-1, which possibly could have been a lot more a win, especially. But you know, it's last game of the season, mate. Stay nice and positive. Just thank all the lads for their efforts, and we go again next year, no doubt.
Seemed to start that second half, you just didn't want to put it in the back of the net.
No, I think they were getting in the way of each other at one particular time. But again, Paul, you know, I've said it all along, if we keep creating the chances that we're creating, you know, we've obviously had changed the formation again. Had a look at one or two lads that who normally place midfielders or centre half, whatever. We had a little change, we had a little look at situations, and it worked. But you know, it's the same scenario, isn't it? You know, if you can't defend a corner or a cross, you get punished. But that's been like that for years since I've been here, mate. But you know, again, we can have a rest now for a few weeks, and then we plan ahead, if you like.
How do you view the season? How do you think it's gone?
Yeah, up and down, a little bit of consistency. You know, we're in the top 10 again. We've been in a cup final. You said that to me at the beginning of the season. I'd have took it. You know, we were unlucky last week, but it's gone. You know, and like I said, Paul, we'll probably finished 8th or 9th, wherever it is. Top 10 finish. More than happy with it. You know, especially when I see a team who's below me. Because prior to years, mate, they've been many points ahead of me. So from that aspect, it's a positive thing, and you know, hopefully that we can take bits and pieces into it next year. Get one or two new faces in, a few additions. Hopefully keep one or two of the lads here, and then we hopefully build. But you know, time will tell, mate, no doubt.
Yeah, establishing the club as a solid Premier Division side now.
Yeah, I'd like to think that, Paul. I mean, you know. We come into the league a couple of years ago. The first season, obviously we struggled, but we survived it. And then on, you know, we've come well established in it, I feel. We've had some good plaudits again over the season. The way we try and play our football, the way we try and conduct ourselves. So, yeah, I'll always be positive, Paul. You know, but I'm a realistic person as well. You know, other teams have got their facilities, other teams have got their own grounds, and God knows what else. You know, but we'll give anyone, I've said it before, we'll give anyone a game on our day, mate, so I'm more than happy with the season. And again, you know, the bunch of lads have got, you know, they've turned up in their week in, week out, and put a shift in for us. Some days it's been good, sometimes it's been bad, but, you know, from a positive point of view, yeah, I'm happy overall with the season. Yeah, it could have been better, and no doubt one or two people will probably say that, but, you know, as manager of the football club, I think we've done very well.
So is it Sunday off and then back to work, planning ahead for next season on Monday, is it?
No, Paul, because I'm playing myself tomorrow. But, you know, me and the coaching staff and Jay, we've got a meeting in 2 weeks' time, and we'll plan whatever we've got to plan ahead. And we're already looking for players for next year. You know, we're not going to sit on our laurels, mate. We've got a lot to do, we know that. Because again, I've said it all along, this league's one of the hardest leagues to win in the country, not just in this area, just in the country. So, you know, there's going to be some other big teams coming into the league, so it's going to get stronger next year. So we have to be physically, mentally strong, and prepare accordingly. And if we do that, and like I said, get one or two additions to bolster the squad, I think we'll be okay, mate. And believe it or not, mate, I'm already looking forward to it. Because I know full well when I haven't got football, I become a pain at home. So I'm looking forward to it already, mate. But while we're here, I'd like to thank yourself for all the hard work you do for the football club. You know, Dave Williams with his photography, all the supporters that follow us week in, week out, mate, and do a lot, you know, for the club. I'd like to thank the board, the chairman and everyone else for the hard work that they do, which gets unnoticed. And hopefully that we can all stick together and we can all move on and have another decent season. You know, if you'd ask me right now, what would I look for? You know, I want decent cup runs and everything else that goes with football. But you know, I'd like to thank, on behalf of myself and the staff, everyone at the football club for giving me the time, the efforts like they all do, and we'll see where it goes in the pre-season.
Well, look forward to next season.
So I am, so am I. Thank you very much.